Hey my wonderful people, so today I bring to you a delicious and mouth-watering Kenyan style recipe. These are the black-eyed beans that look like this. So these ones I've already boiled them. I soaked them for 5 hours, or you can soak it overnight, and I have pressure cooked it for 3 whistles on medium flame. So I'm going to make a stew out of this. So normally I like cooking this in oil, but today for some reason I'm using butter. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of butter. Trust me, this curry is going to be super tasty if you make it in butter. So on medium flame we will allow the butter to melt. And this is a very easy and simple recipe with very little ingredients. As the butter is melting, I'm going to be adding in 1 teaspoon of oil, just so that the butter doesn't get burnt. At this stage, I'm going to be adding in cumin seeds. I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. You can get it in any supermarket or any retail store. We will allow the cumin seeds to crackle a bit, just on medium flame. Adding in 1 teaspoon of green chili paste. This is fresh green chili paste. Some few cloves of chopped garlic. Now I'm just going to saute this on low to medium flame for like 30 seconds only. You can see this looks nice. So this looks well and good. At this stage, I'm going to be adding in chopped onions, 2 medium sized of chopped onions. Just add it in there, mix it nicely. I'm going to allow this onions to nicely cook for about 5 to 7 minutes on medium flame. So the onions are still cooking, and at this stage I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of gram flour. You can get at any store. Just add in 1 tablespoon of that, and we are going to roast it together with the onions. Make sure at this stage your flame is low so that the gram flour doesn't get burnt, and just mix it nicely. So gram flour gives a really good binding in any stews or curries that you make. Mix it well and cook it for around 2 more minutes. So now the onions, you can see they have completely dried out. This is the stage where we have to add tomato puree or tomato paste. So in my case, I've just taken 1 big tomato and added some water and made a puree out of it. I'll add it in there. And I'm going to give it a good stir. If you wish, you can also add more tomatoes. Now as we added gram flour, the gravy is going to be thick and nice. So now that we have added tomatoes, we are going to be adding in some salt to taste. There is no specific measurement of salt, but just take God's name and add in some salt. I hadn't added any salt while boiling the beans. And now I'm going to be adding in some spices. Adding in 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. After adding all this, I'm going to give it a good stir. You can see it. How yummy does this look? Stir it well. At this stage, I'm going to be adding in a really nice ingredient. I'm adding in grated carrot. I took 1 medium sized of carrot and grated it. You can add in any vegetables of your choice, no problem at all. And then I'm just going to give it a good mix. So as we have added tomatoes and all, masalas and all spices, we allow this to cook for around 7 to 8 minutes on low to medium flame. So our beautiful gravy is nice and ready. It has started releasing some oil from the sides. You can see it. At this stage, I'm going to be adding in some lemon juice. Adding in 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. It will take your taste to a different level. Adding in some carom seeds. So carom seeds are very good for digestion. Must add. You can get it in any supermarket or local grocery stores here in Nairobi, Kenya. So I'm going to mix it completely nice and well. At this stage, my flame is completely low. You can see the main masala or gravy is completely ready. As the gravy is thick, I'm adding in 1 glass of water. So this is around like 200 ml of water. Then I'm going to stir it well. So right now it looks like there is a lot of water, but slowly the gravy is going to become nice and thick. Now that we have added some water, you can check in salt, and if possible you can add in some salt to taste. We will allow this to simmer for 5 minutes on high flame. So you can see the gravy has been simmering in for a little while, and you can see it has become nice and thick. It's looking so lovely. So at this stage I'm going to be adding in the black-eyed beans. This one's over here. I will add them all, and they are really nice cooked. So just add everything in the gravy. Make sure to give it a nice and good mix. This recipe can be served with chapati, Kenyan style chapati. You can serve it with rice. It's going to be very tasty and healthy as well, as these beans contain good amount of protein. Let this simmer for 5 minutes. So I've got some cream over here. This is the leftover cream that is flat on top inside the milk. Whenever you boil any milk, you will see something like this. So just take a bowl and keep on storing it, and you will see nice and thick cream. I'm going to add it in this curry. If you wish, you can add in some fresh cream. This is going to give our curry a really good base and a really good and nice texture. So just as it is hard, just mix it nicely. It will melt inside this curry really nicely, and the taste it will add and the richness it will add is just going to be so good. So this curry is ready. You can see it looks really nice and good. Now I'm just going to be adding in some dhania, or we may say dhania in Kiswahili, or in English coriander leaves. So this curry is ready. I'm going to switch off the gas and adding in the dhania. So I've added in some fresh dhania, and I'm just going to mix this well. So you can see a very tasty and healthy recipe is ready. You can make this for your children, for lunch, dinner, anytime guests arrive at your house, and guests are going to love this black-eyed peas recipe. You can get this black-eyed peas in any supermarket or any local grocery stores, or you can even find it online. So I'm just going to serve this. So the delicious recipe is ready, and I have added in some butter and some freshly chopped coriander leaves. Try this recipe and let me know how it turns out for you. Please subscribe to my channel for such more Kenyan style recipes. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless you all. Goodbye.